Hello friends, and welcome back to r/IDontWorkHereLady. Today we have 3 great stories. The first one about a crazy lady who wants to have some tacos. The second one is about a lady who thinks she can fire anyone, but she's gonna fail. And a third story about a semi-stalker pushy woman who decides that the first time she was told, "I don't work at the store," wasn't enough. Our first story, Taco Tirade. I've come across Reddit from YouTube, so I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Please let me know. Also, I'm not sure if this story fits in this subreddit, but it seemed to fit best. This story happened about 6 years ago when I was in high school and working fast food to make some extra money. I was working at the Taco Bell drive-thru at the time and was really good at it. I had all the items and prices memorized. I could take orders, fill drinks, take change at the window at the same time for those speedy talking customers, keep up with almost anybody. I knew the register system so well I could take orders in my sleep. In other words, I knew my job well. It was a fairly busy afternoon as we were in the middle of a lunch rush, and this woman pulls up to the order board outside. AC is angry customer, M is manager, me is me. Me. Welcome to Taco Bell. How may I serve you? AC. Yeah, I want 3 fish tacos and a large Coke. Me. I'm sorry, ma'am. We don't have fish tacos. AC. Yeah, you do. I was here last week and got them. I could hear the frustration and anger already beginning to boil. Me. Unfortunately, we don't, ma'am. Is there anything else I can get you? AC. Yes. Fish tacos. I want 3 of them. Me. Trying to sound as polite as I can as I hear her begin to yell, "Ma'am, we don't have fish tacos. We have beef, chicken, or steak." At this point, I hear her gun the engine and peel away from the speaker. A soft ding from the headset tells me there's another car at the speaker. I quickly greet them and ask for them to hold on for one moment. They cheerfully say, "Sure." I move to the window where I'm met with a very red and angry-faced woman. She seems to be in her mid to late 40s and in a very expensive-looking car. I don't know anything about cars, so I have no clue what it was, but it did look fancy. Anyway, I open the window and she starts screeching. She's demanding her fish tacos and for them to be discounted because I'm being rude. I again tell her we don't sell fish tacos. She demands to see a manager, who I promptly get. I decide that the people at the speaker need my attention, so I go to take their order while the manager deals with the woman in the window. As I take the next people's order, I'm slightly also tuning into the chaos at the window. I don't remember exactly what was said, but here's the gist of it. Manager. She's right, ma'am. We don't sell fish tacos. AC. What a load of bull. Do you people not know what's in your own store? I bought them last week, and there's commercials for it on TV. Ma'am, we don't sell fish tacos. We've never sold fish tacos. Can I? Yes, you do! My manager is getting frustrated at this point and starts to lose her cool. Well, we don't now. Do you want anything else? AC begins to call me and my manager some awful names that I don't think I should repeat, and saying that she isn't going anywhere until she gets her fish tacos. At this point, I've taken several orders and the line is backed up behind this woman. I turn my full attention to the combusting woman and my manager. Me. Listen, we don't have fish tacos. We don't even have fish. So even if I wanted to make you one, I can't. I can't make fish tacos without fish. AC. What do you mean you don't have fish? What Long John Silver's doesn't have fish? How are you a manager? I want your corporate office number. At this point, both me and my manager are shocked. Then with a smile that never reached her eyes, my manager says quietly, "Ma'am, this is Taco Bell, not Long John Silver's." Angrily, AC pointed to the side of the building where the large gold bell is painted. What are you talking about? It says it right. I can see the wheels turning in her head as she looks back to the window where both my manager and I are pointing to the Taco Bell logo on our uniforms. I'm hoping she realizes what has happened and just leaves. My drive-thru is backed up and I just want to get back to work. But we're not done yet. She turns to the manager and asks condescendingly, "You don't have fish tacos?" My manager shakes her head. AC starts looking around as if she's lost and notices the grocery store across the parking lot. AC. They have fish. Why don't you go over there and get some? At this point, I'm so frustrated I want to cry. She's holding up the line, and I know that there will be people who get mad at me for the wait this woman is causing. Manager. We can't. We can only use the food provided to us by the company, and they don't give us fish. AC. But Long John Silver's has fish. Manager. We are not Long John Silver's. We are Taco Bell. Now, could you please move out of the line so we can help the customers behind you? AC. Why do they get fish tacos and I don't? I literally facepalmed myself so hard I gave myself a bruise. Is this woman really this dumb? Manager. They are not getting fish tacos. They are getting Taco Bell tacos. Could you please move? The manager was sounding desperate at this point. Fine, but I want your corporate number. Eager to be rid of this woman, my manager quickly grabs the corporate card and hands it to her. She looks it over before stating, stupidly, AC. No, I need Long John Silver's number. This is the Taco Bell one. Manager. We are Taco Bell. AC. Wow, no need to be rude. All you had to say was that you weren't Long John Silver's. I'm calling anyway to report you both. I hope you get fired. Then she peeled out and was down the road. I'm not sure if she did report us or not, but I never heard from or saw her again. After my shift, I looked up where the closest Long John Silver's was, and it's clear on the other side of town. Also, if you don't know, our restaurants are very different looking. Ours being purple, gold, and Mexican themed, while Long John Silver's was gray, blue, and sea themed. Still puzzles me to this day how she managed to mix us up. I'm getting you fired. I was traveling for a job interview a few months back and needed to pick up a replacement charger for my phone as my car charger was shorting out. I was dressed up, blue button-down, blue slacks, blue and white striped tie. So I went into a large electronics retailer in the area, partially to kill time because I had an hour before my interview. I was browsing PC headsets because my dog sat on my old one and snapped the headband when a lady walks up to me and crosses her arms and starts tapping her foot. Clearly upset, I start to walk away, assuming I'm blocking her view of the headsets when she clears her throat. Lady, can I get some help? ABC. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, I don't work here, but I can try to answer any question you might have. And that's when she loses it. All of you effing employees here are so rude. You just say you want to take my money and not give any service. ABC. Lady, I don't work here. I'm a customer just like you. Then why the F are you dressed in a uniform? Now the uniform there is a white button-down shirt and a black tie and a name tag. ABC. Let me flag down an employee and see if I can find someone to help you. No, I want your manager. I'm getting you fired. LOL. What? ABC. I work for a furniture retailer in another state, and I'm dressed like this because I'm in Ohio for a job interview with a few tech companies. Let me find an employee for you. No, you're not going to get your manager here now. At this point, I'm getting pissed. I unlock my phone and proceed to call my work a state away. I put it on speakerphone. A. Thank you for calling Furniture Store in Indianapolis. This is A. ABC. Hey, A. It's ABC Chip Top. I'm in Ohio at an electronics retailer, and a lady wanted to talk to my manager. A. Okay. Lady looks at me. Jaw dropped. Lady. Hello. I'm at your store in Columbus, and your employee refuses to help me. I want him fired. A. He doesn't work for electronics retailer. Are you at a furniture store? L. No, he told you where we were. I want him fired. A. Well, I'm not going to fire him for not working at a store he doesn't work at, but he's pretty resourceful. I'm sure he can find help for you. L. Well, why can't he help me? At this point, my boss hangs up. Lady looked at me all pissed off, threw the mouse she was carrying on the floor and stomped out, bitching about calling corporate on me, and I refused to tell her my name. I flagged down a manager and explained the situation, just so he doesn't have to investigate when the complaint comes in. I don't work here, lady. Or here. Or here. A bit of context. So I picked up a second job as a frozen food vendor. Originally, the job was just a pair of local grocery stores, one of which my wife was an assistant manager and friends with the woman that helped get me hired. During the initial interview process, we talked a little about me expanding beyond the two stores. Fast forward to a few months later, I've been occasionally handling other stores over the weekend from time to time. They pay mileage and the rate's pretty good for part-time. I've had a few retail positions in the past, both the Big Red and the Big Blue stores included, so dealing with people isn't a problem, and I'm more patient than most people. I started my Saturday at store A of my 5-store journey. I go to the back, grab the loaded U-boat, and head to the floor. As I'm stocking the shelf, pushy woman decides I must help her. Pushy woman: "Where's the canned pumpkin?" Me: "I'm sorry, I don't work for this store." "Well, you look like you're working. Where is it?" Me: "I can't help you. I'm a vendor that travels to different stores, and I just stock these things." And I motion to the U-boat. PW: "Well, you should learn to do your job better." She huffed off. Not the greatest start to my evening, but hey, a job's a job. You've got winners everywhere. Store B was short, so I'm on to C. By now it's raining, and I was really starting to look forward to being done. I'm 2/3 of the way finished with my small U-boat, and who comes power walking down the aisle but my good friend PW. I turn so she doesn't see my face, as she hasn't noticed me yet, and I hope she just walked on by. Guess my luck's not that good. PW: "Where's the canned pumpkin?" Me: "Hello again. Sorry, I don't work for this store either." PW: "Unbelievable! How is it you can't do a basic function of your job?" Me: "Because I visit a dozen different stores in about a 100-mile radius of my house, and memorizing the layout and stock of every store for a part-time job is really more than necessary. That, and it's not my job." PW: "Well, you should make it your job." And she huffed off all over again. Next thing you know, I'm at store D, wheeling my stuff out onto the floor, and wouldn't you know it, here she comes again. PW: "Where's the—" "Oh, it's you. Are you always all over the place?" Me: "Just depends on where they need coverage. My coworker's off, so I'm covering a few places." PW: "Guessing you still don't know where the pumpkin is." As irony would have it, store D is the same chain as my regular store, so I actually had a good idea. Me: "I'll make you a deal. I'm pretty sure I know where it is. If I'm wrong, you ask someone else and go home instead of going to store E." PW: "Fine. Where is it?" Me: "Aisle 5. She never did return to the frozen aisles, and I didn't see her at store E, so she might have actually honored the deal, thinking I may not take my employer up on the next time they need coverage. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.